the ball's come loose here.
Sarr. It's Bentancur.
Wins the duel this time, and here's the chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bentancur. Now then, the ball's come loose.
João Palhinha. Clearly not happy with that.
Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Menu.
Ahmad.
Bruno Fernandes. Nice looking ball. Shaw looking to run onto it. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Changes him with that pass.
Bruno Fernandes.
Menu. And it's Dallo.
Nice control. Ahmad. And he's heaved it away. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. That'll be a throw-in.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's not going far. Climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Romero. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Vicario on ball by the goalkeeper. Bentancur. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. And it's played in. That is a brilliant interception.
The most accurate pass.
Menu. Ahmad. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ahmad. Diogo Dallo. Tell with a fine tackle. Tell proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, you often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bruno Fernandes played out to the left flank. Oh, clearance is short.
Sarr. Udogi.
Menu. Ahmad. Very nicely done. Oh, they could be caught out here. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Udogi. Romero. Udogi. Romero. Van der Ven. Johnson. Sarr. And he cuts out the supply. Lisandro Martinez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ahmad. And it's Dallo. Tell. João Palhinha. Romero forwards and with intent. Maguire. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Keeper's done with that. And he thumps it clear. And it's Mainu.
Ahmad really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Shaw. He came in hard, very hard. Johnson absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch.
Manchus Cunha! Oh, it's coming, could be danger here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Diogo Dallo. Mainu. Diogo Dallo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Big chance! Bruno Fernandes with the short one. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Udogi with the clearance. Casemiro. And it's hoisted clear. A chance to play it in. It's Mainu. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Sarr. João Palhinha. And here's Solanke.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Palhinha clears it away. And it's Dallo. Showing good feet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Diogo Dallo, here comes the cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Johnson was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And Solanke! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of Solanke! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ahmad. That's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Great defending, strong and determined. It's Johnson. So what can they make of this? And here's Johnson. Now it's Solanke. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Menu shifted upfield. João Palhinha. Sarr. Van de Ven. Sarr. Romero, and it's played forward. Maguire. Ahmad. Nice touch. Plays it across. Matches Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Pedro Porro delivers with whip. Menu. Diogo Dallo. Chance for a shot! Isn't enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Shaw. And it's Shaw. That is lovely. Menu. And he shoots!
That's a decent try when you consider the range.
Sarr. Good small possession this, but very little to show for it. Van de Ven. And it's been played through. That has been cleared. Shaw. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Johnson. Sarr. Goes down, but nothing given. Shaw. Moved on forwards. Sarr. Romero. Johnson. Bentancur. Aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played back to the goalkeeper. Pedro Porro. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Van de Ven. Romero. Bentancur. Romero. Tell. Van de Ven. Johnson. Sarr. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Matheus Cunha. Sarr does really well to win the ball there. Menu. And it's Menu. Great defending, strong and determined. Casemiro. Now it's Ahmad. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Attempt, but not quite good enough. Cleared away. And out it comes again. Solanke. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Matheus Cunha. Delivered across. Utogi clears it away. Menu. And the shot! In for the pieces! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Vicario, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Romero, gently done. And it's Udogi. And Here's Solanke.
No way through.
Tell! Danger averted for now.
Van der Ven.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, a delicate chip through. Ah, such a clever touch. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Spread out to the left. Well, played right into his path. Pedro Porro gets rid without sophistication. Mainu looks across and plays it in. Sarr is there and he can get that clear. Romero. Sarr. Doggy. Plenty waiting in the middle. And they win it back again. Can he get onto this? Now, can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Johnson played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's neat. Bentancur has got himself a free kick. Time to deliver. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Sarr, up he goes! Casemiro gets good distance on it. Bentancur. And Solanke! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Solanke might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Matheus Cunha, he is through here. And it's Shaw. Mainu. Played in by Dalot. That's going to go a long way. Udogi. Oh, well measured. Solanke, he's shifting through the gate. He's having a shot! Martinez with the clearance. Sarr wins the duel this time. Sarr. Johnson. And here's Johnson. Might be to charge, surely! Bruno Fernandes. Maguire forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
Oh, easy pickings there. Van de Beek.
That's really well manoeuvred. Palinia gets a foot in here. Now it's Tell. Solanke. Over to the left. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Martinez. That looks a good ball through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. He's through, now is he in? Solanke! That was mighty close. Diogo Dalot. Played out to the right. And here's Ahmad.
Johnson.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
And it's Toro.
And the shot! Stop it going out. Maguire gets it clear. Doggy.
Sarr.
João Palinia. Oh, good spread. Pedro Porro tries a cross. That's surely a foul, free kick. It's been lenient here. I never get too many more chances. Gets it away.
And it's Udogi. Sarr. João Palinia.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Johnson.
Goes for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Maguire. Bruno Fernandes.
Udogi. Sarr.
Shaw getting this one clear. Trossing, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, this looks sharp. Diallo chasing after it.
Van de Beek.
Bentancur into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Casemiro. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Long ball looking to counter. That does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. Matheus Cunha. Short. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Romero.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Johnson thinks one through. Menu. Maguire. Menu. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield, clipped into space. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found a way through. Tell there's a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It'll be a throw-in. Bentancur, out to the left it goes. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot. Hit into the middle. And that has gone horribly wrong. Out to the right, and it's Toro. That's tidy. Now it's Johnson. And a chance! Tell, over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Bentancur. Tell. Counter is on. He's got away. Matheus Cunha! Pedro Porro. Johnson. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw looking to get on the end of this. And he's there to clear it. Van der Beek. Bentancur. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Pedro Porro. And that'll be the final action of the first half. We'll back on the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal. Would they have got another one and threw the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. We're underway again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Pedro Porro.
Brennan Johnson. That's an excellent interception. Deftly away. Matheus Cunha. Menu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Bruno Fernandes is onto it in a flash. Johnson. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Maguire makes the interception. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Shaw forwards and with intent. Out for a throw. And it's Dalot. It's anyone's ball now. Diogo Dalot is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Diogo Dalot. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. He's in a good... Ahmad! Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's nice. Diogo Dalot. Here it is, crossed in. Romero getting this one clear. Shaw head over towards the opposite flank. Casemiro moved on forwards, back into the middle. Bentancur. That's really well manoeuvred. Brennan Johnson. Pedro Porro. Johnson. It's Johnson. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's up. Here's a chance! Romero drives forward on the overlap. Can he deliver? And that's aimed into the middle. Shaw. Menu, who does have an assist to his name. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Johnson. Bentancur, shifted upfield. Tell crosses it in. Shaw. Martinez. Casemiro. Menu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ah, he's given it away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. Bentancur looks to the other side. And he's there to get it away. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Lovely feet. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. This might... And Solanke! A real chance and a real let-off. Great defending, strong and determined. Tell, that's a clever looking ball. It's a throw-in. Otto there. Cross comes in. Good ball, good take. Matheus Cunha. Palhinha wins the duel this time. Matheus Cunha. Oh, some tackle that. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's very neat. Otterbeer. Maguire. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. Ahmad calmly anticipates. Matheus Cunha. Pedro Porro. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Odober. Pedro Porro. He is just caressing the ball. So who's he picking out?
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Udogi.
Tell. And here's Solanke. Ottober. Tries to get it clear. He's found a way through.
Proves too strong.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Receives it in a good position here. And it's Dalot. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's played into the middle. Plenty waiting in the middle. And they've got a throw. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Van der Ven with the clearance. João Palhinha. The message is clear. None shall pass. Diogo Dalot. Maguire. It's a quick ball upfield. Menu. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Udogi. Van der Ven.
Bentancur. The pass is intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tells cross.
Udogi.
Menu. Ahmad. Great defending, strong and determined. Bentancur. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Porro. Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Well, they can break here, and he's away. He can get that clear. Maguire, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. João Palhinha. It's run loose here. Now it's Solanke. Udogi. Time to deliver. And they've got rid. That's been won straight back.
Udogi.
And that's a good ball. Sarr played out to the left flank. And it's Kudus. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. That's been drilled forward. Oh, it's come loose. And he's managed to get free. He's cut it out. Maguire, forwards and with intent. Kudus, and here's Solanke. Oh, nice touch. Ahmad. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Matheus Cunha. And he's picked out the run. He's got to be in here. Ahmad. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Gets it away. Kudus. Bentancur, aim forwards. Otterbeer, played out to the right. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Maguire. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now who's going to be first to this? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
There will be a throw-in. And it's Shaw. Played through for the wide man. Looking for a decent ball in. Matheus Cunha. Shot! Cleared without complication. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Kudus. Oh, good spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pedro Porro. Talinia, that's an imaginative pass. And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Udogi. Bentancur. What about this cross? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been cleared. Otterbeer, delivered with swing. Udogi. And it's Kudus. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Sarr. Udogi. Sarr. And it goes cross-field. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. He's onto it in a flash. Romero forwards and with intent. Well, that's well seen too. Maguire. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Oh, red. Nice interception. João Palhinha. Odobert. Welcomes it in. Very nicely done. And it's Shaw. Oh, this is a great position. And here's Ahmad. Shoots! Van der Ven chooses to go cross-field. Kudus, and here's Solanke. Kudus, nice control. Ahmad, Casemiro, Martinez, Bruno Fernandes, Menu, Ahmad. Diogo Dalot. Oh, can he get onto this? Van der Ven cuts it out. Casemiro gets across to intercept that. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's on his way! The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Kudus. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Casemiro shifted upfield. Sarr. João Palhinha. Odobert. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! Diogo Dalot. Moved on forwards. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. João Palhinha. And it's Udogi. Out towards the flank. In it comes. Oh, smashing header! Menu. Solanke. Porro, up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Udogi gets over and intercepts. João Palhinha. Played towards the other side. Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro, gently done. it's played forward. And it's a doggy. Menu. Maguire. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shaw. Chooses to go cross-field. Searching pass he's played there. Otobert looking to run onto it. Otobert. Sarr. Sarr! Now it's Solanke. Kudus. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that was very necessary. Otobert. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kudus spread out to the left. Doggy gets a cross in.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Maguire gets rid without sophistication. Romero played over towards the opposite flank. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha played with finesse. Now it's Ahmad. Now it's Ahmad. Bentancur. Van der Ven gently down. Maguire shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Udogi. And it's Sarr. Chance here to counter.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Maguire does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Shaw. Moved on forwards. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Kudus. Here's Solanke. Otobert. Otobert! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Otobert clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but
he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Defending of the desperate variety. This physical challenge. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Vicario claims it, safe hands. Bruno Fernandes.
Shaw
Tries to dink it through. Bruno Fernandes. Played down the flank. Shaw looking to get on the end of this. Bentancur. João Palhinha. Out to the left it goes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Delicately. Ahmad. Great defending, strong and determined. The referee's awarded a free kick. And straight into the wall. Shaw. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's hoisted clear. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Bruno Fernandes. Odobert. Now it's Odobert. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Odobert. Odobert played out towards the right wing. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Udogie. Van der Ven. Romero forwards and with intent. Always onto this. And there's his chance. Mathias Cunha! And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Romero played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Pedro Porro, that's a delicate pass. Casemiro. He's going to be disappointed with that. Colomboani. Odobert. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinez. Shaw. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a booking. Always looked it. Bentancur, who is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Applies the finish! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business.